Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cate Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Kristen Cooper.
And I'm Zach Pickle.
We're coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
We say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on Facebook or YouTube. Once you're logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro. Alright, let's start right out with a report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Vries is at the train station with a report. We're sending it over to you, Mr. Vries.
Hi, and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm Mary. I'm back to tell you some more things going around in your community. So, oh my gosh, I have to tell you, we're going a week out before Christmas. Can you imagine? So have fun, most importantly, while you're out picking up your holiday gifts to give your friends and family. There's, it's such a fun time if you shop locally and get to talk with the people who work in the shops and the owners. They love to see you, so have fun with that. I hope you can, or just snuggle up inside your, I hope, a warm, cozy home. That's always fun in the cold months too. So Santa Claus, speaking of cozy, Santa's hut is all cozy and decorated, and Santa will be there lots of different days and hours leading up to and also on December 24th. So next up, Friday the 16th, Santa will be in the hut from 3 to 5, and it's on South Main Street. You can't miss it. Just look for Cate Park and look over and you'll see Santa in the hut. And he'd love for you to bring your camera if you want to and take some pictures. People of all ages can go in and visit with Santa. So he'll be there on Friday the 16th. He'll be back on the 17th from 2 to 4, the 18th, 11 in the morning until 2, the 22nd from 2 to 4, and again on Christmas Eve, he'll be in there from 10 to noon. So, but we have all those hours posted right on the hut. They're also on wolfeborochamber.com, or as always, give us a call here if you want some more information. Our number is 569-2200. The other thing that's going on all through December is Wolfeboro Parks Recreation has their Find the Candy Cane event going on. I'm just going to give you a little hint. They're big candy canes, and there's 5. So have fun with that. Check in with Parks and Rec 569-5639 for more information. And what else do we have? Oh, so starting on the 24th, all through the week leading up to New Year's Eve, the first night Wolfeboro Committee is putting on a scavenger hunt. So we, just a heads up, we're looking ahead a little bit, but again, starting on the 24th of December, the scavenger hunt forms will be available at Parks and Rec, at Town Hall, and here at our information center. And that particular activity for First Night Wolfeboro is being put on by the Boy Scouts. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Again, you can pick them up at Town Hall, Parks and Rec, or here at the Information Center. And first night will be on New Year's Eve. So that's just looking ahead a little bit. But for now, remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See you next time.
Thank you, Mr. Vries. Here's some other things we'd like to share with you, starting with, on Friday, December 16th,
This is the final week of the Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market, which is now indoors at the Maker's Mill on Bay Street from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. After this week, the farmers market will be closed until the spring.
On Saturday, December 17th, the Kingswood Knights indoor track team will be meeting at UNH at 10 a.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights wrestling team are competing at Concord High School at 10 a.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights boys hockey team have a game against Kearsarge, Plymouth, and Proctor at 2 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights girls hockey team have an away game against Keene at 8:15 p.m. Go Knights!
On Tuesday, December 20th,
the Kingswood Knights girls basketball team have an away game against Hollis Brookline at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights boys basketball team have a home game against Hollis Brookline at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the Planning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting the meeting live on Channel 25 and also on the WCTV YouTube channel.
On Wednesday, December 21st, the Kingswood Knights Alpine Ski Team have a race against King Pine at 10 a.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights wrestling team are competing at the Kingswood Gym at 6 a.m. Go Knights!
The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch the Selectmen meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. On Friday, December 23rd,
the Kingswood Knights girls basketball team have a home game against Manchester West at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Knights boys basketball team have an away game against Manchester West at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights! On Sunday, December 25th,
Merry Christmas!
Okay, let's send it over to the Parks and Recreation Department. Assistant Recreation Director Bo Betts is ready with an update on all things Parks and Rec. We're sending it over to you, Bo Betts.
Hey, Kristen and Zach, this is Bo from Wolfeboro Parks and Rec, just checking in this week. We're super busy here. We're getting ready for Abenaki, Pop Whalen. It's all happening very quickly. It's a busy time of year. It's the holiday season. So we are working hard here at Parks and Rec. Abenaki, I know people are getting really excited. We've been making snow now since Saturday. So we've had a couple really great days of snowmaking. But with that, there's a lot of work that comes after. We have to push the piles around, we have to groom the hill, we have to put in all the pole pads and all the netting before we can open up. We've brought on our staff, we've trained our staff, and we're getting ready to open. But likely, Abenaki will open on the day after Christmas, December 26th. So keep an eye on our social media for any updates. We'll make sure we post anything online about Abenaki opening, so keep an eye out there. We're getting excited. We're hoping to get some natural snow this weekend on top of all the snow that we've made, so that will help us as well. So things are moving quickly there. So that's coming soon. A couple other things is Pop Whalen. Again, another really exciting project here in town that people are anxious to see. Our open houses tonight, so we're excited for that. But opening will be January 3rd. Our schedule will be published on our website and on Rec Desk, so you can check there for any public skating times, any stick practice times. And then, of course, we have Brewster, we have Kingswood, we have Back Bay using the facility, so they'll have some games starting up that first week. So that's really exciting, something to look forward to. We will continue to update you as we get closer to our opening day. We don't have ice in the building yet, but hopefully by the next time we talk to you, we will have ice in the building, and our maintenance staff and our crew will be in there getting everything set up and ready for opening. So that's right around the corner as well. Couple other things coming up. We do have our Lego camp, which is taking place during the week of Christmas vacation. All that information can be found on our website. Cody Wells from C3 Bricks does an amazing job with the Lego camp. He did a camp for us this past summer. It was a big hit here in town. We've had a lot of people, a lot of interest in bringing Cody back in. He does a wonderful job. So check that out. It's a pretty flexible schedule. You can sign up for the whole week. You can sign up just for one day. So that's something you want to look into. On top of that, we will also be working with Cody on a Lego club that starts in January. That will take place once a month at the library. Again, it's something you can sign up for just that one time in January or February, or you can sign up for the whole, I believe it's 6 months. So check out the Lego Club. Again, all that information can be found on our website. Outside of that, we're still working on some newer programs to be offering coming in January and February. Working on the last night details. I'm sure you're going to hear more information on that. But just a reminder, we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. Go and follow us. Give us a like. We've been putting a ton of videos on there. We're really working hard on trying to get more followers. That's where we publish all of our information throughout the week. So, you know, you may be checking in with us once a week here, but for more up-to-date, day-to-day stuff, you can find that on our social media. And lastly, I'll finish up with job opportunities. We still are hiring for both Pop Whalen and Abenaki. We have outdoor work at Abenaki, mountain operations, and inside work with rentals, concessions, in the kitchen. It's a wonderful place to work. A lot of great people come in and out of Abenaki throughout the week and the weekend. So we're hiring there. And again, Pop Whalen, we're looking for Zamboni drivers. We're looking for office staff. Another great, beautiful, amazing facility that's opening up here in town. So definitely check that out. Applications can be found online. With that said, I probably won't talk to you guys until after Christmas. You'll probably see Christine next week, so I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Back to you.
Thank you, Bo Betts. Pastor Justin is at Calvary Wolfeboro with our next report. We're sending it over to you, Pastor Justin.
Hello, this is CW Today. I'm Justin, usually here with Josh. But this is the Christmas season that we're in, so Merry Christmas. And excited to share with you a little bit about what's going on around the church here, Calvary Wolfeboro. I'm standing in our cafe. If you have been with us before, you know that at times we are outside. We've been in the tent throughout the summer, but now we are very much inside and very much looking forward to Christmas. So just a few things as we approach Christmas Day that I want to share with you. The main thing is that our Christmas Eve services will be the 24th, obviously, at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Both of these services will have Calvary Kids, our children's program, and all are welcome to come and to be a part of these Christmas Eve services. This will be our weekend gathering for Christmas weekend. And so that will be Saturday night instead of Sunday morning because of Christmas. And so Christmas Eve, 4 and 6 p.m. Beyond that, December 18th, if you see this before the 18th, that's a Sunday, we have our Calvary Kids program, and we want to make sure that you have every opportunity to see that. All of the things that we do on Sundays, our Sunday gatherings, our Christmas Eve gatherings, these will be streamed as well. You can find that on our website, calvarywolfeboro.org. Just look for resources and then live stream on the website, as well as in our app. If you get the Calvary Wolfeboro app, at the bottom of the homepage, you'll see a little text that says live. So you can click on that, and the live stream starts 5 minutes before service. And so you can always see what's happening, and if you can't come but you want to benefit from the teaching, from the sharing, from who we are as a church, that's one way to do it. Of course, I would encourage everyone to gather physically with brothers and sisters on a regular basis. It's so important that we don't just have that kind of intake over the web, over podcasts. Those are good supplements. They're not good primary diet because we need fellowship, and fellowship is human interaction. Since it is Christmas, I wanted to share before we go from Luke chapter 2, where we read about the announcement of the birth of Jesus from the angels to the shepherds. And this is something we're so used to hearing about. We don't realize how bizarre it is that the angels, in announcing the birth of Christ, would announce it to shepherds. And those shepherds would hear these words. unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling cloths and lying in a manger. The idea of the manger is also something we are so familiar with we don't even think about it. But it's the thing that makes sense that the angels would announce to shepherds, because shepherds were the ones most familiar with mangers. Mangers were the places where sheep would be born and they would be raised in their initial, most fragile states. So why was Jesus announced to the shepherds? Why was he born in a place where sheep were born? Well, the answer to that question is most clearly seen in the words of John the Baptist, who in John chapter 1 said, announcing Jesus and his ministry, "Behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." Now here's my point. This Christmas, I want to make sure that you understand that Jesus' birth in a manger was not a mistake. The announcement to shepherds was exactly the people that God wanted the announcement to go to, because it was the shepherds who tended the flock of the temple lambs that would be sacrificed year in and year out for hundreds and hundreds of years to atone for the sin of God's people. And Jesus came as the fulfillment, the perfect lamb, the one that would not just take care of the sin for a day or even a year, but would take care of sin and forgiveness for all of humanity forever. That is why Jesus came and was born where sheep are born. That is why the angels announced it to shepherds, a particular kind of shepherd. In Bethlehem, that's where the temple flock was kept, the ones that would be sacrificed in the temple in Jerusalem. And so, this Christmas, when you think about that baby born in Bethlehem, when you think about Jesus and them not finding room in the inn, remember, this wasn't an accident. God didn't mess up. He didn't. If God wanted Jesus to be born in an inn or have a place that was comfortable and nice, he could have. But Jesus was to be born to be the Passover lamb, to be the perfect, spotless lamb that would eventually be sacrificed for our sin. That's the incarnation. That's why Jesus was born in a manger. So with that, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you, at this point, we'll see you again after Christmas. Have a blessed Christmas with your family, and thanks for joining me. This is CW Today, a ministry of Calvary Wolfeboro, a local church here in downtown, seeking to follow Christ as disciples together. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Pastor Justin. Father Cole and Deacon Chris are at the St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church. Father Cole and Deacon Chris are at the St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're sending over to you, Father Cole and Deacon Chris.
Well, hi, Kristen. Hi, Zach. Father Bob Cole here with Deacon Chris Conley. And here we are now. This weekend is going to be the fourth Sunday of Advent, because the 4 weeks of Advent. We just had Gaudete Sunday, the third week, with the rose vestments to rejoice, and here we are now beginning the last week of Advent, and so the following weekend will be Christmas weekend, Christmas Eve on Saturday, and Christmas Day on Sunday the 25th. So I just want to let people know and pass the word that on Christmas Eve, Saturday the 24th, we have a 4 o'clock Mass aimed more at the young parishioners, youth, young families, and then the 7 o'clock Mass more for the adult parishioners. And we have the Christmas pageant at 3:30. We get here at 3:30. You can see the kids in the pageant, and of course we have a real baby for Jesus, so that's always nice. And then at 6:30, the choir will be singing for about a half hour before the 7 o'clock Mass, the adult choir. So please consider coming for Christmas Eve, for the 4 o'clock or the 7. Now on Christmas morning, the 25th, Sunday the 25th, only one Mass, no 8:30 Mass, just the 10:30 Christmas morning Mass. And it's a nice Mass, it's just more quiet, on Christmas Day. So you have three choices there, and we hope that you'll join us for Christmas. We'd love to have you for sure. And just to let you know now, here we are on Friday. Friday we have Eucharistic adoration after the morning Mass until 1 o'clock in the afternoon every Friday. And of course, Gertrude Hammond has her seminar on Mary, the Mother of Jesus, the Mother of God, at 9 o'clock on Friday mornings, and it's going very well, actually. It's really going quite well. Now, this weekend, tomorrow, the 17th, is Pope Francis's birthday. And I think he's 86 or 87, I'm not sure, but he's 86 or 87, and I did hear that there were some Spanish doctors that were going to try to work on his knee. You might notice that he's in a wheelchair a lot, but we want to wish him a happy birthday tomorrow, the 17th. And it's called Deacons Weekend. Every month there's a weekend when the deacons preach. And so this weekend, Deacon Rick will be preaching at the 4 o'clock Mass, and then on Sunday morning, it will be Deacon Chris Conley at the 8:30 and at the 10:30. So if you want to tell us a little bit about what's going to happen
Sure.
For Deacons Weekend.
Hi, Chris and Zach. How are you? Myself and Deacon Rick Hilton will be preaching this weekend. The gospel, I think we're both going to preach the gospel. It's about St. Joseph. So it'll be a wonderful opportunity to speak about the saint. He's the patron of the church, the universal patron of the church. We talk about his many virtues, and a lot of them mirror our Blessed Mother. He was a dedicated Christian, dedicated to his family, to Christ, the Blessed Mother, and to the church. So it will be a great weekend. Thanks a lot.
All right, well, you're on this weekend.
All right.
You're on this weekend. So really, there's just like a fortnight between now and Christmas, so make the best of it. We've been busy here with the giving tree, the Advent giving trees, and the spirit bundles have done very well for Thanksgiving. Now we'll be doing it again for Christmas. I think there's 24 families that will receive the spirit bundles this Christmas. So we're very grateful to June Connors and all that she does. All right, so it's still Advent. Get everything ready, but Christmas begins Christmas Eve, the vigil of the 24th, and the Christmas season begins the 12 days of Christmas until the Epiphany, the coming of the Magi. Thanks again for having us on. Bless you.
Thank you, Father Cole and Deacon Chris. And thank you for tuning in to our weekly program.
Remember, there is always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219.
Or you can just send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we're looking forward to seeing you next week.
With clear eyes and full hearts, I'm Kristen Cooper.
And I'm Zach Pickle for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bringing your community to view.